traffic to their website. Bumping mics was a very interesting concept for a show. Think 3 nights, consecutive nights of stand-up comedy. It was either a Thursday, Friday, Saturday, or a Friday, Saturday, Sunday of not long form like a set or even a workout set of stand-up comedy, but Dave Attell, the consummate comic, I would say on every comedy fan's top 20 of all time, on every comedy fan's top 10 or top 5 working comics today, coupled with Jeff Ross, who is a hilarious comic, the roast master general himself. All those Comedy Central shows, the roasts, Comedy Central roasts, were like Bruce Willis and Trump and Martha Stewart and countless others. He's, I believe that format, that show, the Comedy Central roast show, is his show in terms of creation. I want to say he is. He's definitely a prominent writer on those shows, not just for himself, and he's on every dais, and dais is like the stage of the people, the person being roasted, and the comics and celebrities and friends and whomever else is roasting the guest of honor, whatever they call him, aka the person being roasted. I believe that's his show, but he, at the very least, is on all of them and writes for other folks, like other celebrities and stuff like that, that aren't comedians themselves. But roasting is definitely like his niche thing. Anyway, these guys go on stage 3 consecutive nights in a row, like rag on each other and like crack jokes on each other. And it's kind of like a tit for tat type of thing to give each other kudos, aka bumping mics. They physically bump their mics, like, acknowledging that was a good one, you got me, that was a good zinger. And these are 2 top tier comics in their prime going at it, and you just see their camaraderie and how well they work off one another, but they're savvy and how quick they are, how fast each of them is, and how clever they are on the spot like that. It's pretty uncanny. They also do a lot of crowd work, and they have a lot of fellow comics came out for this 3-day event, and you see people like Nikki Glazer and Amy Schumer and Hassan Minhaj and Gilbert Gottfried, Bob Saget, and a bunch of others. And in between like sets, like they'll do like the Thursday set, and then after that they're like in Washington Square Park, just them 2 shooting the shit, kind of like interview format, being asked like a question or 2. Then you see like the Friday show, and then in between that show they're like at a diner eating roast beef sandwiches, and you see a clip of them like in the green room, and all of these they have like cool outtakes like that. And each set takes place at the Comedy Cellar, the iconic Comedy Cellar here in New York City, which is known for being the go-to spot for comics to like work out their sets. And by work out their sets, I mean like work on new material. It's like the Comedy Store of the East Coast. Like on a Idle Tuesday, you can see Jerry Seinfeld go in for 20 minutes and work out a few new jokes that he has, or Chris Rock, or Amy Schumer, Dave Attell, obviously Jeff Ross. And it's actually one of the clubs that I haven't been to. I'm saddened to say. I'm shamefaced to say. It's like cursed for me or something. I planned a couple times with my wife to go, and each time that we did, plans fell through. I don't remember why. And also planned on going there with a couple coworkers in the past. Same shit happened. Plans got canceled last minute. but it's definitely a bucket list spot that I want to check out. What else? It's just funny, man. It's each episode is half hour long, so it's not like a huge undertaking for you guys to watch the series. It's only 3 episodes, so in an hour and a half, you knock out the entire thing, which is just a little longer than a standard full comedy hour. And you can be cracking up and laughing your ass off like throughout the whole thing also. So the format being a little bit different than what you're used to definitely does not take away from the quality of what you watch a show like this for, which is the laughs. I really laughed a lot watching it, and hopefully you will too. It's available on Netflix. Again, it's called Bumping Mics. It's super funny. 2 of the greatest comics to ever do it. And by it, I mean comedy. And you folks should check it out.